Hey guys, this is BenNX and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. In the last episode, we made it here to Mount Battle to stop these thugs of Cypher and make it to the end where apparently area leader Vander may be in trouble. And we also got her Pokemon purified. Should have talked about that first. That's kind of the more important thing, at least personally. And guys, before we get started here, there is one thing I want to let you guys know. I did actually come up with little nicknames for everyone, and I will be showing you them now. One moment. Okay guys, now if you will look right over here, first we have our Umbreon, Uwe. Now Uwe is just a name that I've given my Umbreon for a while. Uwe was actually the name of a character in, or one of my friend's original characters. She made a little Umbreon character and named it Uwe, and I've always liked her character and the name Uwe. I just thought it sounded cool for Umbreon's name, honestly, so that's why I chose that one. Next we have our Espeon V. V, okay, it's a simple name, comes from an Eevee obviously, but I got the name actually from the Pokemon manga where Red, the character based on the character that you play as in the original first generation, he had an Eevee that was able to change temporarily at will between Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon, just basically anytime that it wanted, and he captured it, and eventually he did evolve it into an Espeon. So I thought, okay, a little tribute, I guess you could say. I'm not sure, I just couldn't remember what I used to name my Espeon, so I just named it V. Next there's Flame. Very simple name, but it gets this job done. Flame is just the name that Kitsune Kane always names her Cyndaquil in any second gen game that she ever plays, or any game that ever has this Pokemon in it. So since she's the one that asked me to use Quilava, I figured I might as well choose her name. And just to be frank now guys, I do not take team requests. I'd prefer to choose my own team, so after this game I'm gonna be taking purely my own teams. Just so you guys know. This is just a little favor, I guess you could say. Anyway, on to the next one. Kyureki here for our Ampharos. Kyureki is a name that I actually used for my Ampharos back in my Soul Silver version. Now I can't exactly remember what parts meant what, but I know the name. It's derived off of Japanese, I believe. It basically just has to do with like things like cotton, thunder, lightning, electricity, basically stuff like that, and I just modified a few words and put them together into what I thought sounded kind of cool. And that's basically all the backstory behind that name. Now the next one guys, okay, you guys know me, no game is complete without some sort of Legend of Zelda reference, so we have Octorok here, the Remoraid. Yeah, extremely fitting, isn't it? A fish named Octorok. Well, if you guys know Pokemon, you'll know why. If you guys don't know Pokemon, well, we're only about a little over half a level away. You'll see soon enough. Nope. And finally, we have Cloud the Swablu. Now, one thing I want to get off my chest right now, guys, before anyone has the idea and before anyone says it, my Swablu is not named Cloud after the Final Fantasy character Cloud. The name has nothing to do with him. I just chose the name originally for my old Swablu, I mean. Basically just because its wings look like clouds. That was basically the simplest reason I could think of back when I first played this game. And the main reason I named it after my old Swablu, and I'm using Swablu again in this game, since I usually try and choose different teams if I can, except for a few Pokemon. This one really is kind of a tribute. Stop saying that name. My Swablu was actually one of the first Pokemon that I ever trained to level 100. I got it to like level 92 in this game, traded it over to my Ruby, and trained it the last 8 levels. And I just felt kind of proud of that. It was a long time ago, before 4th gen was even out when this game first came out. So that just made me happy. And so guys, that's basically all the backstory I really have on their names. So why don't we get right into the battles here? Now guys, okay, that took a little longer than I was expecting, but either way. Guys, I am actually probably going to rush through most of these battles all the way until the end in a speed up, because these next 8 battles, including the one back there, so 9 battles total, there's nothing really too special about them until the final battle on platform number 10. So I'm just going to speed through it, guys. See you in a little bit. And speed up, go! And look what we have here, guys. Octorok evolved into Octillery. Bet you think it's an appropriate name now, huh? And now he wants to learn the move Octazuka. Dark already knows 4 moves, blah blah blah. Now guys, I'm going to tell you now, Octorok, there is one little flaw that it has to it. Besides being a great offensive Pokemon, except for its incredibly low speed. Now, there's one major difference between it and other Pokemon that you want to take care of. Like most water Pokemon in this game, or mostly good ones at least, Bubble Beam and Octazuka here, you can see, only have 65 power, which means with Stab it'll be just under 100, I believe. Now, these are the strongest water-type moves that Octillery can actually possibly learn in this game without trading it to another game or trading in another Pokemon with a better TM. Excuse me. Even through other TMs that you can get, it can't learn anything of water-type that's higher than this. So basically you have Octazuka, which is only learnable by Octillery and I guess you could say Smeargle and Pokemon through a glitch like that. Now, while Bubble Beam lowering the speed would help, given that Octillery is an incredibly slow Pokemon, I think I am going to trade it in for Octazuka, because that lowering accuracy could be helpful. But then look at that. Octozuka's accuracy is actually lower and the PP is, but I could always use like a PP up or PP max or something like that. Well, I'm pretty sure there's a move relearner in this game. If not, I'm kind of screwed. I am going to go for Octozuka. If that turns out to be a stupid move, which I have a feeling it might have just been, then I am going to... Well, I'm gonna have to learn that the hard way, guys. Anyway, back to the show. Cloud has evolved into Altaria. Way to go, guys. We got 2 evolutions in 1 video. Now to top it all off. Well, after this. Oh yeah, guys, actually now I can actually introduce the little special thing I was talking about Swablu and now Altaria before. See this dragon type move? Altaria has moved from a normal flying type to a dragon flying type. That's right, guys. Really good typing, just watch out for ice. Now let's see, what to get rid of. Mirror move, that could be good in for certain situations. Sing, I don't want to get rid of that. Fly, and it's given that it's one of my few attacking moves, I'll keep it for now. Safeguard isn't going to see too much use, really. Now we learn Dragon Breath, a dragon type move that paralyzes. And our first special move for Cloud. Anyway, guys, 1 more to go. Let's finish this off. Well, guys, this recording is actually now up to 53 minutes and 20 seconds, so to date is probably one of my longest, if not the longest, singular recording that I've had for 1 episode, and, well, depending on how editing goes, this may actually come out as 1 episode. Just depends on how much I speed it up. Excuse me, jeez. But anyway, guys, I think we'll call this an episode for now, and poor Octorok didn't see that explosion coming. Well, self-destruction, but you know what I mean. Anyway, guys, as I was saying, I think we'll actually wait until next time to continue this, and, well, the second major boss of the game after Myro B is coming up, guys. And yes, he is another Cypher admin. Well, guys, it's been Beta Nights for Let's Play Pokemon Colosseum. I hope you all have a good night. Thanks for watching. Catch you all later. See you guys.